Hi, my name's Adam Chamberlain from Elite Pro Golf, and today we're leading on to the final chapter of kind of this swing understanding and kind of hopefully it's really helped you kind of understand different aspects of the swing. Now, if there's any questions, obviously, please ask, but today we're kind of going into the follow through, into the kind of after the impact, into the follow through, into the finish, and kind of any tips and drills that can either one, show us what we may be doing wrong, two, things that we can do to correct them, and then finally kind of things that may help us. And there's one really key concept at the end that will really, really help you. Okay, so what are we looking for? What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about this position when we've kind of gone past impact. We're talking into the release and into the finish and right up into the finish and what we may be looking for. Okay, well, the follow through, obviously impact's already happened, the ball's already gone, but what can we learn and what can we potentially change to help us play better? Well, obviously, first things first, we're looking for this extension through the shot here. We're looking for our body to have released up through to the target. And we're looking for our body to return our chest to start to look facing the target. Now, obviously, a lot of this depends on your flexibility, but we're looking for us to have all of our weight on our front foot. Well, this is with an iron. We're looking for our knees to have closed up together. We're looking for our belt buckle and our chest to be facing the target. Now, one thing at this position that I wanted to kind of clear up, we want our eyes to stay on the golf ball, but as soon as we've hit it, I want you to follow up through the shot. Now, the reason I say this is too many people try and keep their head down for too long. And if you're not careful, you could lead yourself into an injury, neck, even your lower back, because we're trying to stay down too long. We're not designed to keep our head down that long. We're going to injure ourselves. So we want to be, as soon as we've hit the ball, I want you to watch it. That's what we always say to the juniors. Watch the ball. As soon as you've hit it, watch it. And then go straight up to the finish. And that's really going to help us and make it much more natural swing. Helps us rotate up to the finish as well. So there's some different concepts here. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for our knees to have collected together and our belt buckle and our chest to work. Now, everybody's a little bit different. So, you know, be honest with this. Now, with the club, what are we looking for? Well, the club and the way the club follow through can make a massive kind of influence on where the ball's going. So somebody who's fading the ball, generally their finish, the club's going to look a lot more this way, and the club's almost looking in like this. The club will look like that a little bit more. Now, somebody that's drawing the ball is going to see the club release over a little bit more, and the club's looking a lot more round like that. So there's different ways. Somebody really fading it. I mean, think of Tiger. If those of you can picture that shot he hit out of a bunker with a massive slice, he's almost like this, holding the club face open. And then sometimes you've seen other people that hook it round. You're going to see a lot more of a rounded looking finish. So the finish can tell us roughly about what's going on. Somebody that's maybe hooked the ball too much, you're going to see them stay down too much. Then they're going to kind of come up and come around this way. A slicer of the ball, you're going to see almost no club release, and the clubs are pointing upright like this. So if you're a slicer of the ball, you may need to feel that you release the club over more this way. And somebody, the hooker of the ball, may feel like they need to hold the face open a little bit more. Okay, now, also from a body position, a slicer of the ball, you're going to see somebody that kind of comes over a lot more this way and looks very much over like this. So slicer of the ball may feel like they hold their body back a little bit and let the club release over a little bit more. That may be useful. And again, going to a hooker of the ball, they tend to get a bit stuck with their body, and sometimes with their eyes can be a real key, is almost feel like they're releasing up and turning through the shot a little bit more so they can control the release. So there's different ways and things that go into the finish that can be really helpful. Now, one of the things we certainly use with the juniors is we ask them to swing as fast as they want, so they can swing as fast as they simply want to swing, as long as they hold their balance. So they swing really fast, but hold their finish. So they can hit the ball really, really hard, but they must hold their finish and be in balance, okay? Now, when we talk about balance, obviously with an iron shot, we're trying to keep our feet fairly tidy. But if you've watched the telly recently, you're going to see with drivers, they're definitely jumping off the ground. So balance is more, we're not falling over, we're swinging really powerfully, but we can hold our finish, and that's what we're really, really looking for. Now, probably the key parts of this video, and for me, one of the things that I think you can go away and take straight away and play. Now, this is going to sound really obvious. The concept of golf is not to hit the ball. The concept of golf is to send the ball, so if the target is behind you, is towards the target. Yet I see far too many people trying to hit at it. and not swing towards the target. And I think that's probably one of the most underrated kind of things to do in golf, and that is swing simply to the target. So if I was addressing here now, I'm going to hit the ball to you. I want you to swing all the way through and swing towards the target. And that would be one of the concepts. And certainly when I'm a little bit nervous, all I'm thinking about is finishing my golf swing. I get a little bit nervous. I'm thinking, right, just commit to the shot, swing to the finish. And all I'm thinking about when I get over this golf ball is just, right, trust my swing, swing to the finish. And I'm not thinking about hitting it at all, really. All I'm thinking about is, like I say, finish my swing. And hopefully hit it a little bit better than that first shot of the day. But use these concepts, use these feelings. It's something that's really, really important. Now, finally, going to give you a couple of little tips about the finish. Different players use different things. Some players think about swinging their body and turning through. Other players think about swinging their club head all the way through to the finish. So find your way of swinging the golf club. If you're somebody that works better by swinging the golf club, that's great. Somebody who works better swinging the body to the finish. Find your way of playing golf. Use these exercises. Let's play your best this season. I hope you play really well. Roll on spring. I can't wait for the season to start.